welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about my DIY Vanity Girl lights that I did myself. Actually, I did everything but hang the mirror. I'm pretty sure my husband thought I was going to break it, so he hung it for me. He did not want me to do it. So I'm going to go over the items that I purchased to do this exact mirror. I will have them linked down below, as well as similar or like exactly the same thing but not from the store. I got them from Amazon, so in case you have to order yours online and you don't want to get them from like my store where I got them, or maybe it's more affordable or easy to get them from Amazon, whatever. I'm going to have them both listed from the store I got them from and Amazon in the description box down below. And that's just to create my exact mirror. And I will tell you the prices as I go through the items that I use. So the first thing I got was the 20 by 24 inch frameless mirror. It was $14.99. Next, I picked up two of the four bulb vanity lights in a chrome finish, and these are 24 inches and they were $11.99. Next, on the top up here is a 36-inch 5-bulb chrome finish vanity light, and that one was $14.99. I also got 3 extension cords at $1.57 a piece. They were 9-foot cords. I got mine in white so that they would blend in nicely to my wall. My mirror also came with its own mounting system, so I didn't need to purchase that. I picked up some command strips, those double-sided Velcro, and those were the ones to hold, I believe it was 16 pounds of weight, just in case you guys want to mount something but you don't want to drill a hole or put a hole in the wall. I just put them up for an extra safety precaution. Next, I picked up 13 25-watt globe bulbs. They're those vanity bulbs. Mine are in clear. I would suggest getting 10 or 25. 40 is going to be way too strong. 60 is going to be way too strong. And because 25 hurts my eyes just a little bit and is too bright for my camera, I bought 3 dimmer switches. They were $7.99 a piece. $7.99 a piece, and they allow me to dim the lights or put them at full brightness for what's best for my situation. You don't have to get those. They're definitely an extra expense. You could go without them if you're fine with being a solid brightness always. I do want to say, because these are going to have a very high output, I would definitely use a surge protecting power strip. They're those ones that you get to plug like your computer in. There's like 5 or 6 outlets and they have like an off and on toggle switch. I'll insert a picture. But you guys know what I'm talking about. And to make sure you're using a 3-prong grounded outlet, just to be extra safe, because you are putting a lot of power into one outlet. So to make it safe, make sure you're using a surge protector to plug these vanity lights in, and also to use a grounded outlet. I just think that's the best idea since we're putting such a high payload of electricity into something. Make sure if you're doing this project, you're doing it to the best safety standards that you can. I'm just showing you guys how I made mine, and I did get some help from my husband to make sure that I was covering all my bases and making sure that I was making this in a safe way for my home. There are so many tutorials out there that you guys can look up, and I would consult your hardware store if you have any questions, especially about the electrical wiring. If you're unsure, ask either an electrician or go and ask them at your hardware store. I'm sure they can give you some information, especially in the lighting department. So to get started, I'm going to take the decorative front off of the base of each of these. This is where the light bulbs will actually get plugged in. We're going to take the decorative base off because this is kind of what holds the 2 pieces of this lighting system together. They act like a stopper. So I'm going to pull the front face off, flip everything over, and we're going to get at the innards of this light fixture. So I'm going to start by taking the copper, and I'm assuming this is a ground, but please do not quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. But the exposed copper wire, and then there's a black and a white wire. We're going to pull those back inside the light fixture because we're basically turning this into a lamp. I'm going to lay everything flat, and then we're going to get out our extension cord, cut off the plug-in part of it, and now we're going to thread it through the back where those cords were coming out. We're going to thread it inside there so that we can turn this into a light fixture that works for us. Then I'm going to split both sides so I can expose the different ends of the cord or the wire, and individually I'm going to cut off that white coating. Now it's really important that you don't cut too deep. Either use wire cutters or just be careful. You don't actually want to damage the copper wires that are inside. So I'm doing that to both the smooth and the rough edged side of this extension cord to expose the copper wire insides. Next, you can see on the left there I have the white wire with the rough faced side of the extension cord. So if you feel your extension cord, one side is going to be rough and the other side is going to be smooth. So you're going to take the white with the rough side,
twist them together, and you're going to want to use one of these electrical end caps. These are going to protect the wires so that they don't touch the opposing wires. So we're going to put that on there. It kind of, you can feel it screwing on, and it becomes really tight, and you can feel it threading on. I'm going to do the same thing with the smooth side of the extension cord and the black wire. I'm just going to twist that on there. You really can feel it. It like grabs onto the wires and it twists on just like if you were threading the cap on your toothpaste. Once I've done that, and if you don't feel comfortable, definitely consult an electrician. That is what I did. I'm going to take a little bit of duct tape just to make sure these caps never pop off inside this lamp. You know, if, like, say the lamp falls, the duct tape is going to keep the caps on there and make sure those copper wires that are opposite never touch. It's just super important that the black and the white wires don't touch. Next, I'm going to put the back on the front face again. I have all of the wires tucked in there except for the white cord coming out the back, so it's basically our plug for our lamp. And I'm going to put, and if you guys notice this, I'm putting those decorative facings back on, but do you remember what it looked like when I took them off? I'm totally putting these on backwards. I noticed it later on in the video, but I didn't catch it on camera to fix it for you guys. So just know that the rounded edge actually goes at the base. I just put it on backwards. It's not a big deal. But it is kind of a big deal because you want it to be on there the right way, because this is what holds the backing to the front face of the light fixture. You're going to pop your bulbs in and give it a test shot and make sure they work before you go to mounting them. Next, I have my husband helping me because I am the worst when it comes to using a stud finder. I swear, every time I've used this damn thing, I have hit no stud. So I had my husband helping me, and we're just mounting the mirror. So let's be real though, I only got to screw in 2 of the screws. My husband really did not trust me to hang this mirror. I don't know if he thought it was gonna fall and I would hurt myself, it would break and cut me, but you can definitely do this on your own. It's not a big deal. But I'm just mounting this mirror flush to my wall, and the reason we looked for a stud is because the mirror is a little bit heavy, and I didn't want to use the command strips for that. Now these lights don't weigh more than a pound or so. So I felt completely fine using the 16-pound command strips. I'm just attaching them to that back plate that had the cords on it, and then pressing that flush against my wall. I didn't really have a way to attach this with a hammer and nails. This worked the best for me. You guys can see I have all 3 of them up now. I really like how it turned out.
This vanity set in total cost me $69. It cost $20 extra to buy the dimmers past the price of my project itself, and that was just like an extra expense. So $69 or $89, whichever you want to say. And also, that was the full price. I actually had a 15% off sale that I got to use, so I'm mailing it in and I get a rebate back for the sale price. So I did want to tell you guys that the full price, but I actually ended up spending about $65 on this project because I'm getting a rebate. But to be full disclosure, and what it would be at the original price, it was about $85. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys liked it and found it helpful. What do you guys think? Did I do a good job? Do you guys like my vanity light? I really love it. I also do love the dimmer switches because these do kick off a little bit of heat, and they're pretty bright, so when I can dim them down, it's better for personal use, and also it makes a cute little kind of backlighting in my videos. But I hope you guys like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys have any questions, and I'll help you out as much as I can. Let me know any videos you guys want to see in the future, and don't forget to click that little notification bell down below. It will notify you when I upload all of my future videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about my DIY vanity girl lights that I did myself. Actually, I did everything but hang the mirror. I'm pretty sure my husband thought I was going to break it, so he hung it for me. He did not want me to do it. So I'm going to go over the items that I purchased to do this exact mirror. I will have them linked down below, as well as similar or like exactly the same thing, but not from the store. I got them from Amazon. So in case you have to order yours online and you don't want to get them from like my store where I got them, or maybe it's more affordable or easy to get them from Amazon, whatever. I'm gonna have them both listed from the store I got them from and Amazon in the description box down below. And that's just to create my exact mirror. And I will tell you the prices as I go through the items that I use. So the first thing I got was the 20 by 24 inch frameless mirror. It was $14.99. Next, I picked up two of the 4